Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our show, Thoughts from Your Boy Podcast. I'm your host, Dysfunctional.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Screaming Let's Talk.
So what are we talking about today?
Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about... Let's talk about the new definition of a woman. And
Wait,
why?
it's a new definition?
Yeah,
Damn.
but the biggest thing is, women get outraged about everything under the sun, but you're not outraged about this one?
So they don't care about this one. So it's selective caring?
I mean, they gave them a whole month, National Women's Month, but you don't care about the new definition of women?
And this is in like the new official new
Webster.
dictionary, new definition. Officially, y'all, go look it up.
What does it say?
So now the new definition of a woman is a person who was born who feels like a woman. Go look it up. This is what it says. And
Versus the old definition, which was...
when they talk about biological parts and babies and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, right? But go look it up now. And it's not that. Now, don't quote me verbatim for what I said, you know what I'm saying? But go look it up, and that's pretty much what it's someone who was born and feels like a woman.
Wow.
Feels like a woman. Now, we all seen the video of the girl who was expelled because she was at school and said she identified as a cat. Meow, a cat.
I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, that's the video that's going around. There's a clip of Piers Morgan, the late night
I saw
talk
that.
show host.
I saw that.
He asked the lady, well, why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
And they laughed at him.
And they laughed. He was like, no, I'm serious. Because the woman had just told him anybody could be transgender.
And then she turned around and said that you can't be trans,
And then-
because there's only two genders.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. So when you think
there's
about
trans, but then there's only two, so you're either a boy or a girl, but trans wants their own section, but you can only be one of the two. So you're trying to make three, but there's only two. So, hold on. Let me see if I got this right. There's two. There's a boy and a girl.
And according to her thinking,
There's
if
three.
either one wants to be the other, they can. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, I thought it was only two though. So is what she's saying is, even though you can be this, it's still only two.
Yeah, you fall up under the one of the
Right,
three.
one of the two, you're gonna fall up under them.
But you can change anytime you want.
So the question would be like he asked her, why can't he identify as a black lesbian?
Because that's not a gender.
But it's how you feel.
But there's only two genders. You can identify anything you want to identify.
And that's
as.
that's what he was asking her. Like he's saying himself, Piers Morgan should be able to identify as a black lesbian because that's how he feel. And according to what she was saying, I mean, he right. I could say I identify as vaccinated, and I've been saying that joke for a minute. Right? Have I not been saying that? I feel I identify as vaccinated.
That's how you feel.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Can't nobody tell you you're wrong.
Right. Exactly.
Those are your feelings.
These are my feelings. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, this is just according to their thinking. I'm not making fun of nobody, and you know what I'm saying? Nobody who got the jab and none of that stuff. Like that's, you know, I was just making a point on that. So it's all good. But you know,
I guess the point of the matter is America, because this is only really an American problem. Even though they have transgenders overseas, only Americans want to make everything suitable for everybody.
yes.
Everybody
Yes.
but black people.
He's like, we can't make everybody happy. That's what
Right,
they tell
right,
us when
right,
they come to
right,
us. No,
right.
when they come to us, we can't make everybody happy.
Not
Now, hold up.
everybody happy,
Right.
right.
Them, yeah. We can't make everybody happy. Like, y'all tripping.
You know, they give equal rights to a lot of things. And they give equal feelings to certain things. And they give attention to a whole lot of BS. But they don't give a lot of respect on black people. And if you think I'm lying, let's think about it for a second.
Okay.
Black History is February. February is the shortest month of the year. Black people built America. But most black people are poor in America. Most. Black people have a culture that influences the whole world, but none of us can capitalize on our own ideology, our own ideas, without somebody else feeling like they own our ideas before us. That's just a little. You think I'm crazy? Read the definition of women. Check out black people. Black people, not black women, black men, black people as a whole. The unit that they told us that she could do better without us, or, you know, they say that Section 8 was created to give homes that didn't have males a helping chance. But in a lot of black communities, it gave her the ideology that she didn't need him around because the government was going to pay and he was going to pay them back. And now he can't see his kids. This is a cycle going on, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the cycle. It continues and it repeats and it don't stop. The marathon continues. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, like it's for real. And you got to think about what he just said and how far back that goes. We talking about back to food stamp days and, you know what I'm saying, Section 8 housing and free lunches and all this other type stuff to where she would lose her housing if a man was in the house because this was set up for women. You know what I'm saying? Single parent women. And a lot of times the mama, or the girlfriend, wife, whatever her status, her title was, she would break up with him so she can get her housing. Now, sometimes it was done on purpose as a plan and he would sneak in. How do I know this? I'm at an age now to where I can remember this stuff. I've seen this stuff. I had family members who did this. You know what I'm saying? Us, you know what I'm saying? Me and my family, we went through that. So all this stuff is real. And even today in certain places, it still goes on like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is part of that cycle to where when a lot of people are like, well, why are these young men out here hustling? That's a good word. Yeah. Why are these young men out here hustling? Well, guess what? They got to have somewhere to go.
Street farmers.
And I'm not condoning it, but it's like when y'all want to know certain answers, you got to be prepared for them.
And if you don't have a solution to not doing this,
right?
But you have a solution to this,
right? You know,
that sounds like a sin.
You got to think about, for some of these people, when they 17 and they about to graduate high school and turn 18, they fully understand they got to leave their mama house because she live in the projects and she might get put out. For some people, they fully understand this. And now think about how that 18-year-old is thinking, especially if you know he's not going to college or nothing like that.
Got to get it.
He got to get it. And you're like, damn, that is a messed up decision to have to be in at 17, 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? So that cycle that we keep talking about, y'all, is real. So you see violence, you know what I'm saying, a cycle of violence that just repeats itself. This side kill that side. That side comes back and kill this side.
Let's go deeper than that.
Okay.
Let's talk about women again.
Okay.
So let me get this straight. Society can tell you what a woman is, who should be a woman, who's able to become a woman, but a woman can't dictate whether she want to have an abortion or not. But that's your body.
Or is it?
What's in your wallet?
Good point. I mean, it's a good point because now you got certain entities want to have more control over your own. You know what? That's a conversation for another time. Absolutely. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Be sure to hit that comment on this one. Drop a comment, y'all. Always share with one person, like we always say.
Two. Share with two people.
That's right.
We're growing. We need bigger people. Like the video so that it reach out to more people. So when we drop it, you like it.
Please.
Even if you don't even watch the whole video, just like the video. If you get a chance, leave a comment. Notification bell, subscribe, press the buttons, make us grow. Share with two people. I'm your host, I'm
your boy, Said. We out of time till the next time. Screaming, let's talk.